Again, I don't want to curse him, but Benyat's in the groove, isn't he? And he's just
6 laps from them both, 156.9, which is 3/10 quick, 10 seconds ahead of Dinesh.
Right. But it was actually Carter Thompson who had a bit of a...
The mid-section of the circuit, the more flowing part, as we see your pit board, you're leaning out going like, it's okay, it's okay.
So they're just gauging how long a distance it is back to Gonzalez. And
perhaps, you know, clearly Benyat feeling very comfortable at the moment, but
we know that, you know, these guys also your eyes off the road too much. It's back to Hakim Danish with only 6 to 5.5 laps remaining. And it could well come undone. So Danish looking for a way past Gonzalez as just being a little bit braver. And, you know, he's going to have to...
M2, do they need to know at this stage? That is the question.
Yeah, I would suggest... I mean, you know, he's been closer to Benyat Fernandez.
Can the helpers of Veda Pratama and Brian Uriarte be to them? Will they? Yes, the win is 2.4 seconds ahead. But is it worth...
First victory, and he's now looking for a way past...
Down there, unfortunately, right in front of the Brit.
Yeah. You know, it's also too easy to make a mistake. Hakim initially
down and out, unfortunately, as well. Here's what happened to hit. Will he be able to hunt them down? It's halfway through. Staudinger was giving one of the talks to the riders, and he said the very best riders to our commentary. There he is, Hakim seemingly
past.
I do remember it was in Majestic 157.4, 6/10 actually.
The battle for the final rostrum position now. Hakim Danish crosses 16, but you've still got to watch out for it.
Having said that, Peter, last time around
he's got the clear advantage, as you can see, over the number 50 of Cart. It is only a 10-lap race, less problem with the way he's struggling with that, getting the help from the marshal. But the bike... Now, I think I saw Veda actually touching the green stuff through the last corner. As you say, you know, really, Hakim Danish, and he's still Zen.
The championship at this stage in the game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Letting him get away. They will have seen Zen gone down. If they're running the calculations, well, I mean, 4th is a decent enough result for improving. It's stopped raining, the sun is out. Perhaps there is a slightly that, or maybe going out very slightly, but it's 2 seconds for concentration on the eyes of the number 50. So you know, it's now Daniel reeling these off. He's doing what he feels comfortable at, and then Gonzalez and Dinesh behind them.
And Christian Daniel twitch as he came through the S's there. But I think the thing is, you know,
Uriarte and Pratama have responded. 150 steady, because between him and Thompson, they've got over 10.
Danish.
See, Dinesh not quite so comfortable through. He doesn't need to be running this sort of pace. If you're his rider, if you're his helper, surely
these conditions. But looking behind him was Brian Uriarte.
Yeah, is running pace 1.2 seconds quicker. I mean,
the men in front, Pratama and Uriarte. Well, there goes Uriarte having a look behind him for second place. But the gap is 13 seconds. They're just going as hard as they can. There's, you know, if you're pushed to try, and he's had to drop back. I think he has accepted the fact that Benyat's, you know,
be letting them know how far Dinesh is. Do they care? Is it just about worth it? Perhaps not today.
Perhaps not today. Yeah, I'm Danish.
And of course, I mean, how clever can... yes, this is the key. You know, the likes of Carter Thompson. Carter
was superb in the rain in Aragon last year. That's where he's got his...
Him coming through the final turn ahead of Lucas Brown, and just goes the race at the moment.
5 laps to go. At this pace, he can do it, but...
know when to win and know when not to win, as we see Luca Agostinelli. I don't want to jinx him, but it looks like he's found his groove. He's on it. Hello, a couple of years ago, maybe last year, Gustel, one of our rider coaches, because he quicker than everybody else. It's like he's got an earpiece in, listening.
Line to complete lap 7. Half distance has been
the fastest rider on track. The fastest rider in the race so far is Hakim Danish.
To Thompson and Matt, yes, you know, touching the green too many times in 10 laps rather than 6. Doesn't want to fire up. But there is the leader. That is Benyat Fernandez. All crossed up through the final left-hander, and he certainly had to back out. It's also too easy to make a mistake. Hakim Danish was superb, and right at the back there you can see that Veda's still got to get back on terms.
Will he be able to hunt them down? It's halfway through the race.
With a nice slow-mo there, Aurelia Pugliese in second place.
There he is, Hakim seemingly. I don't want to jinx
to go, okay. You know,
realistically, these guys are probably going to turn a screw a little bit. 7.4, 6/10 actually quicker. Well, it's 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And he was over a second quicker than them.
You've still got to watch out for it.
Having said that, Peter, last time around the fastest ride, can't push it. Did a 2:01.5 last time around.
Only a 10-lap race, less problem with, he seems to have clicked with the KTM rookie. I saw Veda actually touching the green stuff through the last corner there. It's obviously
Yaroslav.
Yeah, excellent. Now, it's just sad.
At this stage in the game, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Perhaps at the moment, but car pushing sky high. He got a podium in the European. Fourth is a decent enough result for Dinesh, but you was having a really good race. Was just going to take
out very slightly, but it's 2 seconds at the moment. Reason to be concerned, and he's gone from first to fifth in one corner. 2 seconds they had over the opposition at the end of through the field like that. He's certainly able of it. Oh, and the leaders then, it's Veda Pratama and Brian Uriarte on his tail. And as you know, he came along this weekend and was quick enough in practice.
Slide off there and force Lennox Famara to take evasive action as well. So that is a heck of a pace from the Kyrgyzstani rider. 11th spot, so that's a big shame for him.
It is indeed. We're going to see
last time around. Karpushin was one of the riders that found terrible news for the Dutch, as Jurien van Kruchten has gone down. He's now into 6th place at 2:02, lapping similar pace to...
But it's great to see him bouncing back now and in 3rd place.
So although he did make
everybody down the back straight.
No, absolutely right. So I think
as they can. There's, if you're pushed to try any harder, it could well be really evenly paced here. And we've yet to see anyone
know how far Dinesh is. Do they care? Is it just about them two? We are to go so wide to avoid Hakim Dinesh, who goes up the end. And of course, I mean, how clever can the help
out of it and lost all those places. Right now, the lead has gone to Grub in the rain in Aragon last year. That's where he's got his first. Really wonder what happened there, because the bike got itself
at the moment.
5 laps to go. At this pace, he can do it, but certainly keeping Brian Uriarte honest.
But it looks like he's found his groove. He's on it. Shortly, aren't they? 1 lap's time, and it's going to get very interesting indeed. Than everybody else. It's like he's got an earpiece in, listening to our comment.
Yeah, well, and
interesting.
Yeah. And we've still got 5 laps.
Rider on track. The fastest rider in the race so far is Hakim Dinesh. A 150 seaters here. 2:02.8, 2:02.9.
Right, and how much touching the green too many times in 10 laps rather than 16, but his bike.
And I would just like to say, actually, sorry Peter, but Yaroslav...
Something they've all got to be cautious about. It is only... Zen Mitani there in 6th place. He was quick in practice. Pons had a long lap penalty, has now been completed. Now I think
Allen Cup in Jerez last weekend, so really, really good stuff. He does need to stop letting them close in on him in the championship. Upon Karpushin, say Borelli's sort of down on confidence. Dinesh though losing ground on Gonzalez in this lap as well. I mean, there you go. So we see Singapong's gone down. That's a shame for
the last lap. And it's holding that, or maybe going to Pratama, having things moving around quite a lot. That gave him said, Matt, it's crucial to see just how much of an advantage they have. So I think, it's great things to see him back.
Well,
yeah, and Lennox fortunately got away with that, but it's back with the... Yeah, but wasn't that because he was penalised,
exactly.
I think. So, yeah, he was... that the orange helmet of the Dutchman.
Ooh, a big self way down the order on the grid. 24th position. Stuff from Yaroslav. A bit of a breakaway at the start, and then towards the end, the others sort of haul them back, pushing. Say Borelli's sort of down on confidence perhaps at the moment, but
less than a second.
Yeah, less than a second. So
it's always a sort of the crucial
go. So we see Singapong's gone down. That's a shame for Mike New.
Is the gap?
Yeah, I don't think it's too big.
Having things moving around quite a lot, that gave him a reason to be 7th and 8th. Hakim Dinesh and Christian Daniel. So I think it's great things to see him battling. Absolutely.
We got another one tomorrow morning as well. I'm going to barely have recovered, let alone
because he was penalised.
Exactly.
I think. So yeah, he was. Uriarte is not hanging about with 10 laps still remaining.
The order on the grid, 24th position. So that
hammer down. Surely you would think that Peroni and Carpe would be able to work together.
Yaroslav can't push it up in the 10th place at 2:01 last technical, but there's a long back straight to try and overcome from the slipstream. But I've one rider on the move is Zen Mitani, who's now into sixth.
Oh, you're going to split? Can he really do that?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Advantage anywhere. Certainly not sort of sitting up and waiting for anybody down the back.
Second, they got to hope that they finish in front of Carpe, basically, don't they?
So he said, top. It's not on this motorcycle, so it's really evenly paced here.
13 points separate. He has to try and win both races, and he just has to.
I think the circuit knowledge thing is a huge thing. Maybe